35-year-old Zhao Liying broke away from the filter to play the role of a rural female entrepreneur, tearing off many beautiful women's fig leaf. In recent years, the filters of domestic TV drama seem to have been criticized by the public. When more and more costume dramas and modern dramas are filmed, they often put 10-level beautification on the actors, making the whole drama in the United States. The characters are very delicate in the face grinding. It is precisely because of this that such an exaggerated and unrealistic character image also subtly distances the audience from the audience. Of course, while many TV dramas advocate strong filters, there are still some works that choose to do the opposite, and instead achieve a high-quality work. The Wind Blows Penelope, played by Zhao Liying, is one of the representatives. It is not difficult to see from the popularity and discussion of this drama that its data performance in all aspects is still very good, and it is bound to have its own advantages in becoming a hit work. The play mainly tells the story of several young people who seized the opportunity during the reform and opening up and worked hard to realize their ideals. Although it shows individual efforts, it is undoubtedly not the epitome of the entire era. Zhao Liying played the role of an entrepreneur for the first time. She is brave and resolute, and she makes quick moves at critical moments, which makes people think more deeply in the process of chasing the drama. These are the charms of this drama. In particular, she dared to break away from the filter to act, which made the audience feel extremely real. How many beautiful women's fig leaves have been torn off by 35-year-old Zhao Liying's actions? Since it is a period drama with a heavy feeling, when filming, it pursued a sense of retro movies to the greatest extent, which made the whole drama look very comfortable. This kind of movie feeling will give the actor a kind of storytelling invisibly, so that people can understand that this character is by no means an ordinary person just by looking at it from a distance. Subangsha has a very high degree of completion. Through some close-up shots, we can see that the makeup on Zhao Liying's face is not exquisite, and even under some shots, Zhao Liying's sense of vicissitudes can be captured, which is different from the collagen on her face in 8000 Bone. There are signs of aging on her face now, and her calm and sunken cheeks make her look more mature, and the fattening to better fit the role also caused her facial contours to be not smooth. Especially when he was speaking, his cheekbones were already protruding, but the sensuality on his face became even more sensual when he spoke, making his entire face look uneven, and even some wrinkles appeared. If there is a little bit of expression floating, you can clearly see the fine lines on her forehead and the nasolabial folds around her mouth, as well as the crow's feet and necklines that are fully revealed when she laughs, which makes people feel very cordial. Although her appearance is not nearly perfect, she did not fully show her beauty advantages in this drama, but she showed Zhao Liying's acting skills to the fullest. The appearance in the play makes us feel that Subangsha, like us ordinary girls, also has bad skin condition, the pores are not very delicate, and the skin color is the same as most people. It is precisely because of this sense of reality that there was a very strong sense of substitution, and such Subangsha was more natural and charming, with a variety of styles. The state of the skin and the sense of maturity brought about by the years have subtly enhanced the texture of the whole drama. It is undeniable that this drama has broken the situation of thick filters that many TV dramas on the market now have. Not only has this approach not been criticized by the audience, but because it shows the most authentic state of an actor, it makes the character more beautiful, fresh. All in all, the reason why the drama Wind-Blowing Penelope became popular is definitely not simply a pile of data, but because of the extraordinary acting skills shown by the actors and the vivid characters they created, as well as their dedication to the production of this drama. The good intentions of the show have been praised by the audience from the bottom of their hearts. The strong beauty filter that was abandoned in the play may become the aesthetics of the times in the public. What do you think of this? 02. Zheng Yecheng's martial arts scene is almost like special effects. Dare to fight Yu Zheng, it really is to Obelai, the simple and straightforward prince. Worthy of being a martial arts actor, he plays smoothly, indulges in silky smoothness, and performs all kinds of cutting in the air and receiving knives behind his back. These actions that look like special effects are almost all performed by Zheng Yecheng himself. After seeing this, I realized that the knife can be turned with bare hands, and somersaults can be done without coercion. No wonder Jackie Chan likes him so much. After 10 years as a martial arts student in Peking Opera, Zheng Yecheng really made it out of the circle with his strength. Can do the same. Played in Zhu Qinghao, Jinye Shen Yan, although the character is set as the cold-faced Hades, but Zheng Yecheng can act dry and not greasy, with a cold appearance, and exudes an aura that strangers should not enter, but when facing a lover, the eyes are full of possessiveness, especially Zheng Yecheng's domineering and intoxicating kiss scene. There should be many people who want to soul wear the heroine. Fuck. This turned out to be Lin Yao, who is scolded by the whole network. It turned out that this is the acting skill of the girl group. He can not only play the scheming Lin Yao, but also the cautious and cautious female officer, and the gentle and pleasant eldest lady. When filming Wishing Goodbye, who should I find to play Su Shijin, who is forbearing and restrained? After all, this role is a rare female character with a high IQ and ancient puppet drama's thought. As a low-budget online drama, there are not many actors with acting skills and low pay. Until Zhang Yu took the initiative to come to audition, the director was still worried about her and couldn't remove the label Lin Yao. After all, this role is too good. She is so brilliant, whenever she appears on stage, the audience will feel that this is a scheming character. And when Zhang Yue changed her previous image and put on the appearance of a female official in Zheng Yi, the director was instantly dumbfounded. She didn't feel like Lin Yu was petty at all. She looked elegant and simple, quite like a classical beauty, so the director immediately made a decision. Zhang Yu was set to play the role. Su Shijin's gentle, dignified, transparent wisdom, as well as his forbearance and prudence by the prince's side for the family's grievances. Even though he was not from a major, he pulled this character out of the book and became a character. He effectively removed Lin Yao's name and acquired innumerable fans. True to form of a preferably be abandoned entertainer over apologized to Yu Zheng, who might have imagined that this forcing and oppressive unfamiliar ruler with red robes and braids would be a genuine jokester. At the point when Zhu Kanghao was communicated, Shen Tai assumed the part of, in spite of the fact that he looks pompous and tyrannical outwardly, yet he is very unambiguous in managing sentiments. However, his level of intelligence isn't sufficient instrument man. He assumed he got the genuine love, yet it ended up being simply a play on the spot, which caused the crowd to feel bothered and entertaining. He was profoundly adored by the crowd, and, surprisingly, gotten every one of the crowd's jokes. He was hailed as the cutest adversary in adoration. Particularly his guileless grin. He was likewise derided as Lord Gigi, and warmly called the mock ruler. Try not to take a gander at the ruler so dumb in the play. Shen Tai, all things considered, is a legitimate macho. Concerning beating occurrence with Yu Zheng, he would prefer to be kept and apologize. However, after this episode, Shen Tai can assume a few supporting parts. Luckily, as a competent entertainer who has appeared for a long time, regardless of whether he is a good or a reprobate, he can deal with it spot on. 03. Liu Zui's young Tunzing is finished, and the bedhead resembles a pearl gleaming as an afterthought. Youthful Tunzing featuring Li Honggai, Liu Zui, Lin Boyang, and so on is planned to be communicated toward the finish of this current month. The trailer provides individuals with a feeling of grand, energetic youth. The most remarkable among them is Liu Zui, who plays Wuxin. The bare head shape is without a doubt the most trial of the entertainer's appearance. In addition to the fact that Liu Zui holds it, however, he is likewise wearing white and blanketed, with an extraordinary attitude. Liu Zui's appearance and figure are remarkable among the numerous male stars in homegrown diversion. His forehead and eyes are attractive and smooth, and there is a sort of reserved quality in his disposition that is cold and out of residue, not on top of the world. Contrasted in current garments, Liu Zui's old ensembles are especially remarkable. At the point when Liu Zui's Wuxin search in youth tunes emerges, there is no feeling of rebellion when contrasted in the Wuxin's charming and exciting manga face in the anime. It very well may be seen that this sort of old ensemble combative techniques show, which is generally hot, dashes around the streams and lakes, and appreciates fellowship and scorn. Aside from the interesting and extreme battling, the main thing is the presence of the entertainers. Assuming the entertainer's appearance is a long way from the first work, regardless of whether the acting abilities are at their pinnacle, it will be hard to fill the colossal hole brought about by the whole for all intents and purposes. Luckily, Liu Zui's appearance is truly first-rate. With a slight figure, he wears a moon-white priest's robe, and has a quality that shocks others large number of miles away. His despairing personality causes the edges of his eyes and temples to have penetrating misery. A gorgeous individual will unavoidably cause individuals to respect him. Likewise, Liu Zui was brought into the world in a significant, and his lines in it are not terrible to act abilities. I trust this young Tunzing will become one of his showstoppers. In the first book, Liu Zui played Wuxin as an individual with very high ability and disastrous destiny. The depiction of his picture in the novel is significant and evil, with a grin generally on the edge of his mouth, loaded with secret and enticement, a man who is more gorgeous than a lady. There is likewise a rich portrayal of the priest's robes he wears, basic and exemplary, sprinkled with present-day stylish vanguard and smoothed-out surface embellishments. The non-crumpled texture is near the inhumane inward world that won't ever think twice about. It tends to be seen that Wuxin isn't just characterized by exemplary nature or insidiousness, however an individual whose appearance is vacant in the internal world is forlorn and rich. This requires Liu Zuai not exclusively to showcase the unexpected, clean and non-charming side, yet additionally to showcase the wild, intemperate, excessive and unreasonable side of his personality. Wuxin is much more straightforward in seeing through the world in the wake of being killed by his family members. The unwavering self-importance accomplished in the wake of encountering wind, ice, and ice is without a doubt a gigantic test for Liu Zuai. It is an extraordinary pity that Liu Zuai's focused and extremely famous Falling Blossoms meet you once more can't be communicated. In Falling Blossoms, Liu Zuai has an attractive appearance, and he is a legitimate and rich child of a grieved world. Luckily, Liu Zuai's young melodies will be communicated soon, and you can see the exquisite disposition of the Wuxian priest played by Liu Zuai, who resembles a dazzling pearl, sparkling splendidly on individuals.